Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another episode of Sky Factory 3.0. We're on episode number 27 today. We are moving right on along. Today's episode is going to be about what you see around me here. It's called the Empowerer. It's going to convert a lot of the stuff that we need. In the future, we are really ready to go. All right, let's build this Empower, and let's show you what we need for today's episode. Here we go. Okay, now you see what we're going to make. Let's go ahead and show you how we're going to make it and what we need to make it. This is the items that we need for today's episode. Probably the biggest thing is these quartz blocks. We're going to need 30 of them. And then we're going to need 56 gold nuggets. We need 30 redstone. We need 9 of these crushed black quartz, which we talked about before. You get those through sieving of dust and either I think it was a flint or a iron mesh. And then we also got 18 iron and 8 sticks. Now we're going to use the Empower. Once we get it done, we're going to use this on the Empower, and I'll just to show you how it all works. All right, first thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and take this, and we need to convert it over to chiseled quartz. So we're going to put it with our chisel. And again, if you don't know how to make a chisel, it's just a diamond and a stick. It's really simple. And the second one, chiseled quartz block. That's all there is to it. So we got the chiseled quartz block. We're going to go ahead and take out all this other stuff. Take this one out. Yeah, I can put it down here. And we'll put this in our inventory, this in our inventory. Just go ahead and throw all this in our inventory. And let's go ahead and get those black quartz. There we go. Now this everything we need to finish up what we're going to make today. First thing I want to do is make a stand. And let's see if I can find the stand. It's not the Empower, it's the stand. So we're going to make 5 of these things. And the first thing we need to go ahead and do is actually let's go ahead and look at the Empower first. I want to get that done. There's something I want to get done on it. I want to go ahead and get these iron casings over with, because that's the only thing that doesn't get thrown in the atomic reconstructor. So let's go ahead and build that real quick. Let's go ahead and put let's go here. There we go. And we just do it automatically. We need 2 of these. 1, 2. Now we got that taken care of. Everything else we can just literally throw into the atomic reconstructor. The metal and the redstone. Oops, I need to get farther away. Or I need to take off my thing. The metal, the quartz, the other quartz, and the redstone. Let me just go ahead and click the button. Right click, sorry. There we go. And we have all the stuff that we need. Now it's all been converted. You can go ahead and see how it converts it over. That's the iron right there. That's the redstone. The quartz is now enchantic. Let's see, what is it called? Synthetic quartz, and this is synthetic green block. So there you go. All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to make 5 of these stands, and I'll show you what the stands are used for in just a minute. And we need to make a bunch of these things. 7 of them all together. It's a coil. It looks like something you would use for your thread for sewing. All right, and let's see what else we got here. We are going to go ahead making 5 of these stands. So we need to put gold around them now. So we got 7 of those. And that should be everything we need for our stands. Just shift, question mark, and then, or whatever that is. And now we have 5 stands. All right, we're going to take these 5 stands. In between episodes, I went ahead and ran power. My power just goes right here, goes all the way down. And I went ahead and laid power here. And now this is going to be the main one. The stands are on the outside. There's 2 in between, so it's like 7 wide. Each one of these things takes power. Let's go ahead and look at it. You see the bottom left-hand side of my screen. You see how it's building up, and it takes a lot of power. What, 800,000 RF each one of these things. So we'll go ahead and let them start charging while we work on the next part. And here we go. And what we're going to do now is the main, there you go, Empower unit. We need to go ahead and build a battery. 1 regular battery, and we already have this made, and we already made our iron, so we just hit question mark in there. Don't take the second one. We only need 1. Okay, don't take the second one out, just 1. Let's go back to our, that's not our Empower, that's our table stand. Where is our Empower? Display, there it is, right there. And now we need a double battery, so we're going to hit the thing now, and we get a double battery. And that should be just about everything. Now we have our Empower. Oh, we are empowered. And we will put that bad puppy right here. So this is all there is to it. And this is pretty cool graphics too. And it gets even better. Wait till you see what it does next. We're going to take 2 of these lapis blocks, and we're going to convert them into, I forgot what you call it. But first thing we need to do is throw these lapis blocks in the atomic reconstructor, and they turn them into palace crystal crystal blocks. Okay, I can do that. Now we're going to take, here's the recipe. Let's go ahead and show you the recipe. If you look in the book, it has a lot of stuff. Let's go back up. And it tells you how to make it. We just went through the recipes, so it's not too bad. And this shows you the layout and how everything's laid out. And then let's go ahead and see if we can find the recipe real quick. Here it is. Here's the recipe. What we're trying to do now has prismarine shards and cyan dye. So we just go ahead and take prismarine shards and place them. I'm right clicking on them, and then put the cyan on this one. So it doesn't matter which one you put them on. And then we're going to go ahead and right click on this, and it takes about 20 seconds, 25 seconds for this to actually happen. And it's pretty cool. It's cool graphics, but we need 2 of them. And the reason I'm doing these right now, we are going to need them for our next recipe, the growth accelerator 2 or tier 2, the growth tier 2. So we need 2 of these things for the next episode. So I'm going ahead and do them now. That way you see how this Empower actually works. And there we go. We have it all done. Let's see if I can get this out. There we go. And we'll go ahead and do the next one real quick. And again, it doesn't matter where you place this stuff. And you can see the charging. It's getting there. And you know what's amazing to me is that, let that run for a minute. These 2 small generators is literally powering everything. Now, they're out right now, but they are powering everything because this sucked up a lot of power. And if you let this thing run, I have a feeling it'll restore and catch everything we need. I'm going to keep an eye on that. If not, it's not a big deal to double that. It's really, really simple to make. We made that early. So yeah, I'm impressed with this power so far. All right, so we have our 2, or what do you call those? Empowered Palace Crystal Blocks. Dun, dun, dun. And we're going to use those in the next episode. And I'll show you why in just a second. Let me get to a good spot. Growth Crystal Tier 2. And we need them for this greenhouse glass. And you see it right here. That's where we're getting them from. You get 3 of these. So we're going to build 9 of these all together. So I need to do 1 more. All right, my friends, that ends today's episode on how to make an Empowerer. Next episode, we are going to do the Growth Crystal Tier 2. And we're going to get essence coming out our chest. Yeah, our chest. We'll have our storage chest overflowing with the essence. So next episode, we will continue this little adventure and move on. If you see something you like, please give me that thumbs up. See something you didn't like, give me that thumbs down. Either way, it really is all good. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. All right, my friends, it's been real and it's been fun, and it has been really fun. All right, friends, we'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye, guys.